In 2019, I win a world title. 2020, me and my team, we reach out to Samson and say, hey, would you guys like to make something happen? He said, no, it's not time yet. We need to let that fight marinate. In the meantime, he loses his belt for a second time. And then all of a sudden, they're like, hey, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. Well, I got the Canelo fight on the line now. So why would I toss that away to fight you? I don't know if you're going to show up on weight. I don't know if you're going to, I don't know what's going to happen. So why would I throw that chance away to fight for Undisputed, to fight a future Hall of Famer, to fight someone, one of the biggest fights in boxing? That's why we're in this, right? To have the biggest fights. So that's the fight I took, the Canelo fight.
Show up.
And when I show up on weight, and I don't test positive for cocaine neither.
But on March 25th, I get to put hands on Caleb Plant. And trust me, when I say, I'm gonna beat the fucking living shit out of you, pussy. This dude, man, he has 13 knockouts. He thinks just because he knocked fucking Anthony Durrell out, that's supposed to mean something to me. I beat the shit out of Anthony Durrell.
David Benavidaz, Caleb Plant had the first press conference today. Very wild press conference. Benavidaz was very emotional, very irritated, very angry, and it looked like he wanted to rip Caleb Plant's head off. Now, what was really revealing to me is how Caleb Plant told the story, because a lot of people thought Caleb Plant ducked Benavidaz and he never wanted to fight. Caleb Plant said, and after he won the title in 2020, he pursued the David Benavidaz fight. And David Benavidaz's manager, Samson, said, it's not time for this fight. We got to build it up, let it marinate for a little bit. We won't make it a bigger fight. So in August 2020, David Benavidaz was taking a tune-up against Angulo. After the Angulo fight, we were supposed to get Plant versus Benavidaz at the end of that year, or 2021, a unification match between two young undefeated champions. But Benavidaz lost his belt on a scale. And people want to blame Canelo for winning the WBC title. If David Benavidaz was on his job, stayed disciplined, we would have had the Plant-Benavidaz fight already. And more than likely, if David Benavidaz would have defeated Plant, we would have had the Canelo-Benavidaz fight already. And you heard Plant say, after David Benavidaz lost his belt on the scale, he wanted to get a fight with Caleb Plant. But Caleb Plant was in line to get a fight with Canelo for Undisputed. Which one are you going to take? The funny thing about this is when Caleb Plant was breaking this down, David Benavidaz or his team did not deny anything. So Caleb Plant was not ducking David Benavidaz like some people think. I mean, how can you be ducking David Benavidaz when you had Undisputed on the line and you're fighting one of the best fighters in the world today? Not possible. With that being said, I'm still taking David Benavidaz to win the fight. I think Plant will give a valiant effort. That's not saying Plant cannot win, but judging by the press conference, it seems like Caleb Plant has a mental edge on David Benavidaz. Benavidaz seems like he's very hot-headed, irritated, angry. Hopefully, his team can reel him in and harness that energy and save it for the fight. By the way, Benavidaz was supposed to fight Angulo. This fight is mandatory, which was Yildirim that Canelo ended up fighting. Then he's supposed to fight Plant. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.
At the highest level of boxing, there are no bitches and there are no pussies. We were outside on the street, and it was just me or him. You think he'd be talking to me like that? I'm asking you.
Probably not.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Because what? Because I'd crack his fucking head in.